counting down the countdown.
Welcome back, episode 2, RnR Talk, Rhoades and RnR. What a great day. What a great opening day. We're here, May 10th now? May 10th, Zaid Richardson's birthday. Shout out Zaid. Opening day is now in the books. We got a rest of the 2-game series now. We got Friday, Saturday against the Quebec Capitales. Here with Chad. Chad, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I didn't get much sleep last night, and what that really ruined baby. It was just laying in bed, playing the game over and over in my head without looking at the box score and not being able to see the numbers online. I'm sitting there like, okay. I was walking through the whole game in my head. What was going on? I still couldn't compute it until I got to see it this morning. I knew Zaid had. I knew he had 6. I think he hit 7 RBIs. Seen those multi-hit days, and I thought Fuentes was big with those 3 walks. TJ Reeves was. I thought he was very. He was still calm. I thought he got a little over aggressive in his second at bat. Hit that ground ball up the middle. Just wanted it a little bit too much. Obviously, he's getting pitched a little bit different after right behind Zaid, but I thought he showed patience still. Worked that 1 count, got hit, and he drew a big 2-out walk as well. And so to be able to see the way he was taking those pitches and not getting frustrated, not swinging out of his plan. That's what I thought we did the whole game. We stayed within our plan. We didn't let off on any pitcher. It wasn't any bats thrown away. And we didn't even execute to our full capability. So being able to play that game back in my head, laying there thinking about it all night, it felt really good with what we drew up.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're talking about a lot of great offensive stat lines. Alberti Chavez didn't even mention there, 4 for 6. He had 4 singles after not, swinging even in any of the exhibition games. Hank Zeisler had some good plays, 2 for 4. He had 2 runs, 2 RBIs. Richardson, obviously, the 7 RBI night. Who was most surprising to you?
Most surprising? I think it was surprising for me to look up and see Chavi on base every time. Not because it was just like, man, it rolled over again, and he's out there again. It rolled over again, and he's out there again. It's like the 5th inning. I keep looking at Chavez standing over first base. I can get used to this a little bit. But I can't say it's surprising, but not seeing him swing a whole lot. I knew what he did in this league before. I know his approach. I know his mentality now, what he's changed over the past couple of years, kind of where he's at. So that was kind of expected, but it was just a nice surprise to see it come to fruition. I thought Hank made 2 great plays. I thought that play in the gets going back over his head. That was a play he wouldn't have made last year. I thought that was good. That was a good read. Been out there doing a good work, taking those live reads, making sure he's getting his reps at a couple different spots. We're going to moving him around. But then the throw he made, in the 6th?
Yep.
Wow.
Amazing. Some great defensive plays as well. I mean, obviously you're talking about Hank in left field. He had a great scoop over in first base as well on a backhand by Alberti Chavez. But yeah, that play at the plate, really big. Obviously that cut off their 3rd run early on in the 6th. But talk about in the top of the 1st inning, you had Ryan Watson a little bit shaky in the 1st inning, facing a little bit of trouble there, able to get a great play out of his left fielder and then turn a twin-killing inning-ending double play. What did that do for his confidence?
I think for his confidence, I think that he's the type of guy who kind of sees those things come to fruition as well. He has a will out there on the mound that you can see. He's out there, runners getting scoring position. The good pitchers always tighten down and buckle it down and make pitches when they need to. I thought he did that. I think he didn't get an out for the first 19 pitches of that game, right? But to me, it wasn't that he wasn't in control. I didn't see that as far as the pitches. I knew they were going up, had some long counts. I think it was a little bit of getting, the pregame stuff, it went long for him. He was done 10 minutes before. It was a little bit longer, some things waiting on those umpires. Then he had to stand out there for the plate meeting. A little bit of that kind of probably sucked a little bit of the juice that he was ready from the bullpen out. So I think it just took the first couple of hitters. And really, I thought he tried to overcome that, not lack of preparation, but that cool-down period by dumping the tank and throwing pitches and counts that he shouldn't be throwing them in. I thought we talked about the leverage counts, using some of those break balls out of the, in and out of the zone and 1-1 counts when we should be attacking a little bit more. That made those counts go a little bit longer. Then he's trying to get swings off on his fastball counts. He was pinning himself to some of those, but the life on his heater. And and the breaking balls he was throwing was enough to keep him off the barrel and be able to put those guys away. I thought he got into a rhythm after that, and I didn't think he stopped. I think he pitched through traffic a couple times, runner scoring position, but it never felt. I never looked at him and thought he was frustrated, except early in the game with a couple close pitches on the edges. And not that he showed frustration too much. You could just see in his body language. He feels good where he's throwing the ball. And so it's just a matter of time until he really locks in and finds those zones where he can go and keep pounding it. So I'm very happy with the performance it ended with, and I'm happy he got 0 through 5.
Yeah, so 5 shutout innings for Ryan Watson, only 4 hits allowed, 1 walk. That was the second batter he faced.
Yeah.
And then, after that, he had no strikeouts in that first inning, so 5 strikeouts in the next 4 innings there. Really bounced back. That's what you want to see out of your true number 1 there. And then you mentioned just in our pregame staff meeting here that Blake Lubier, obviously on the mound tonight, but he was able to watch and chart with pitching coordinator Carl Craigie there, seeing, how these Quebec batters are, kind of facing off against Watson. What does that do for Lubier tonight?
I think it only boosts confidence. I mean, he knows he's number 2. This stuff's similar to Watson as far as, I think, not necessarily stuff, but I think where they're at, competing against one another, kind of breed that starting rivalry between all the starters. It's like, hey, I did this, and next guy's, well, I can do that because now I have information of how you did it. So now I'm going to apply my stuff where it fits and kind of follow you up, one up you type of mentality. I think that's there for him. We talked about a few things, how to read guys in the box and just kind of getting our bearings there. We only played Quebec this series, so we're doing a little bit of the charting and track and stuff, but it's more kind of getting inundated into the season because we won't play them again unless it's in the playoffs. So we kind of want to make sure that we're charting and doing stuff the way we want to do it against our division teams because we're going to play them 9 to 12 times. So we make sure that stuff's on point. But I liked where he's at. I mean, that's what we're going to do. Starters the second day. Next day guy is going to be with Carl, getting a close look. The guy before is getting a look from up top. So he can see different things from up there.
Yeah.
You can see different things from in there. And then you add that with the performance that you got to watch from the guy before you, and you put it all together.
Absolutely. And then my final question here, something that I'm kind of interested in. Obviously, 17-3, big offensive game, big defensive game as well. How do you reel the team back? You're taking down the defending champs. Make sure that bring that same energy tonight. It's not going to be given for them. Obviously, it's not going to be a layup against a good team here. How do you reel that back in?
I think it should already be real. I think the understanding of how we went into the season and where we're at now, nothing's accomplished. We were expected to win. I expect to win when we step out on the field. I'm not elated and not going to remember that. Thing rolls over, man. It's 0-0 today. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. We're moving on. And I want to make sure that we have enough discipline as a team to have that mindset all the way through. I thought we did what we needed to do in the lineup, the way it rolled over past the stick. And I said, we'll talk about a few things, but I thought we played together really well. I thought the guys were trying to help set the other guys up, and I thought those guys drew some big pitches when they needed to. I thought we just passed the stick really nice. So I'm excited to see that continue to happen. That is what is evident. Guys not throwing ABs away. You focus on a situational game, let it play out.
Absolutely. That's going to do it here for episode 2, RnR Talk. You got anything you want to add, Dan?
Don't ask me that. I'll just keep on rolling.
Well, that's why we like it.
Just what you got.
Oh, man. Hey, 2 Red Sox pitchers or 2 guys who worked their way through the Boston organization just like you did. Does that tell you anything about Blake Lubier or Yusniel Padron for Quebec?
After seeing the way Lubier went about his business, and I do believe organizations draft a certain type of guy, athletic or baseball prowess or bodies or something specific. And I think the Red Sox draft hard-nosed baseball players. That's kind of what, to me, when I was in the organization, epitomized Red Sox. Like, dirtbags, the Pedroia, like I'm in your face, like do it for this, the Red Sox. And so Lubier has that type of mentality, and I don't know if the other guy does. I don't know. Cuban guy, Padron. So we'll see. But I know I've seen his numbers. He didn't pitch a whole lot last year. He's thrown 100 innings for a couple years. He's a little less than a hit per inning. He got about a punch out an inning. So he's coming at you, gives us some homers. I think he's kind of the guy that's going to come at you and attack. So we're gonna see, wait him out. So he hadn't pitched in a while. So we're going to do the same thing we did last night. We'll be comfortable the first time through and see how it plays second time through.
Is that what the Red Sox liked about you? Hard-nosed grit?
I would like to think so.
I like that he has 2 cups of coffee before he wakes up, too.
Oh, yeah. Ready to go. That ball ready to go. Anytime.
Ready to go anytime. Well, that will do it. RnR Talk episode 2. We'll be back here on Flow Sports 6:44 p.m. or come out Thomas More Stadium. We got fireworks at the end of the game, but game number 2, Florence Y'all's taking on the Quebec Capitals, coming up later tonight. Y'all have a good one. Clip this out. Cut that out.
That ends?
You gotta click it. Just
Oh.